Social anxiety, a complex and often misunderstood condition, manifests as a silent storm within the minds of those who grapple with its intricacies. This descriptive essay seeks to unravel the visceral experience of social anxiety, shedding light on the profound emotional and psychological turbulence that accompanies social interactions for individuals grappling with this internal struggle. The weight of anticipation, as the prospect of a social gathering looms, a cascade of unease begins. It's not just nerves, it's a visceral weight that settles on the chest, making each breath feel like an effort. The anticipation of social interaction triggers a range of physical sensations that can be overwhelming. The pounding heartbeat, stepping into a social setting, the heartbeat becomes an erratic drum, echoing in the ears of someone with social anxiety. The rhythm quickens, as if in response to an unseen threat, mirroring the internal turmoil that intensifies with each approaching interaction. The invisible spotlight, socially anxious individuals often feel as if an unrelenting spotlight is fixed upon them, exposing perceived flaws and shortcomings to a judgmental audience. This self-consciousness becomes a constant companion, scrutinizing every word, gesture, and expression. The dance of unspoken fears, engaging in conversation becomes a delicate dance with unspoken fears. Thoughts whirl like a tempest, questioning every word spoken and analyzing each nuance of body language. The fear of judgment becomes a relentless companion, whispering doubts and insecurities in the quiet spaces of the mind. The isolation within a crowd, paradoxically, social anxiety can make one feel profoundly isolated even in the midst of a bustling crowd. It's as if an invisible barrier separates the anxious individual from the ebb and flow of social interaction, creating a sense of detachment and loneliness. The fear of negative evaluation, a pervasive fear of negative evaluation governs social interactions, leading to a constant struggle for approval and validation. The fear of being perceived as awkward or inadequate can overshadow the simplest of interactions, turning the ordinary into a battlefield of self-doubt. The exhaustion of overthinking, social anxiety is mentally exhausting, as the mind races to analyze and interpret every social cue. Overthinking becomes a relentless taskmaster, leaving the individual drained and fatigued even after brief social encounters. The retreat into solitude, as the waves of anxiety intensify, the natural inclination is to retreat into solitude. Social situations become daunting, prompting avoidance as a coping mechanism. The safety of isolation becomes a refuge from the storm of social interactions. Social anxiety, a nuanced and multifaceted experience, casts a shadow on the lives of those who navigate its challenges. It is a journey of internal conflict, where the desire for connection clashes with the overwhelming fear of judgment. Understanding the profound impact of social anxiety requires empathy and an acknowledgement of the silent battles waged within the minds of those who grapple with this intricate condition.